Hello! Today we're in our last episode of the Soulidify TV series about life design, and I decided to film this one in a very special place for me. It's a really big and very beautiful park in front of my home, and that's a place where I like to spend my free time when I'm not traveling. So today's episode is about the implementation. In the course of these several weeks and during within different episodes of the live design series of Soulidify TV, we've talked about many things such as how to understand what you want, how to align your inner values and what you want with your goals, and therefore set the right goals for yourself. Then we talked about how to create plan for that, how to commit to that plan, how to find supporters within your social circle, and so on. And today it's the last missing piece of the puzzle, and that is the implementation. So how to implement all of that you've done up to now in order to start living and creating the life you love. So when we talk about implementation, many things come to mind, and maybe the first one is this one: okay, you have a plan, so just do it now. Just like Nike has their tagline, but it's not as easy as it might seem always. And there are many things you need to really take care about when starting to implement your plan. And one of the things that is really making life much easier and increases your chances of really working on your plan and really implementing it is also the topic of today's episode, and that is installing habits. So if there is one thing that I would really recommend when starting to implement your plan for the life you love, is to try and set new habits that will support the change you want to implement. And since we are creatures of habits, it is much easier for us to run on our autopilot and perform things that we don't necessarily even think about anymore. And in that respect, anything new you want to implement in your life will profit if you put it in the domain of routine and habit. If you link it maybe to some already existing habit in your life or existing routine, or if you create a new one. That part alone will ensure that you really have much higher chance of realizing the goals you work on. And of course, you cannot put everything in the domain of the habit, but those tasks that are really able to be set in that domain, I really recommend doing so, because then you can use the other part that is really important, which is your willpower, to push for those things that you cannot perform as a habit or routine. So I hope that this little series did give you some guidelines on how to start creating the life you love, and how to then go through all this journey and start the implementation. And I will be really happy to see you around. If you have any questions, you can always write to me. You can also visit the website. It is www.soulidifylife.com. And of course, you can always follow me here on different social platforms, whether it's LinkedIn or Instagram. And yes, see you around. Bye.